So magandang araw Kabola. So of course, malamang hanggang ngayon trending pa rin po Kabola. Yun pong naganap na breakup between Catherine Bernardo at saka ito po si Daniel Padilla Kabola. Kaya naman po sa video nito ang gagawin po natin. Babalikan po natin yung 5 biggest breakups sa palagay po natin sa history po ng PBA. So man di pa nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. But before we go there, we need to talk about this current situation po ni Kid Dato at ng Reno Channel. Kid Dato, impressive po yung kanyang first game Kabola. Pero after that, na-miss na po niya lahat yung mga next game, and it is due to a reason na medyo kakaiba. Of course, it is related to health Kabola, pero medyo kakaiba as explained po by Coach Yengyao, saka lang ito tumatama basically pag game day na. So talagang kumbaga, sa practice daw okay naman siya, pero pag game day na nagkakaproblema. So yan currently po ang sinusolusyon nila with Kid Dato. Pero of course, the way fans read it, and of course, we can assume it, na meron din pinapahiwatag si Coach Yengyao dito, is Kid Dato actually trying to imply that he wants to be on another team. Although of course, yung kasi pong sinasabi ditong problema niya in health na uric acid, Kabola, it can be tested and it can be actually certified kung talagang tumataas po yan Kabola at hindi niya kayang ilaro. So, kung doctor's advice talaga hindi siya makakalaro, malamang yun po yung nangyayari Kabola. Pero of course, there's also a chance na alam din ni Kid Dato yung ginagawa niya, nasa kalam po niya talaga binabanatan yung makakapagpataas po ng acid niya kapag game day na. So very interesting Kabola. Dato, malamang kapag pinuntabol po ito sa trade block, marami magkakagusto dito. The guy is a modern big man who can really defend the giants of the league, from Ginebra to TNT to San Miguel Beerman to Meralco Bulls, lahat po yan gugustuhin makuha ang isang Kid Dato. Pero of course, ang focus natin for this video is the top 5 breakups nga po sa history ng liga. Pero before that, honorable mention muna tayo. The Eric Meng Ginebra po na breakup. If you remember this one, una po, hinayaan muna nila maging unrestricted si Meng, diba? And then dun po siya pumunta sa ibang team. So nakakagulit para sa akin, of course, Ginebra seldom let go po of the players that started with them, like Eric Meng, who is also of course a legend for them, diba? Napakatagal niya po sa Ginebra. Kabola, he was one of the best post scorer during time with Ginebra Kabola, pero they needed to let him go because of age, malamang, pero still, diba, nakakalungkot yun that he didn't end up as a one-team guy sa kanya pong history Kabola, na kinailangan po niya maglaro sa iba pa pong teams Kabola, at hindi po siya nag-retire as a player of Ginebra. Number 5 natin sa ranking will be Johnny Barrientos. The last cases, of course, Johnny Barrientos is one of the top 10 PBA players of all time Kabola, easily the best point guard in the history siguro ng PBA because of his achievement, di ba? He was the main guy for their championship conquest ng Grand Slam Kabola. So mahirap po yung i-overtake, and of course, yung kanilang success talaga with the last cases, sobrang ganda po. Kaya nakakalungkot nung sila po ay nag-break up na with the last cases year 2021. Number 4, another point guard team breakup, Chima Lapag and TNT. Kasi of course, Chima Lapag sa history po ng TNT is arguably their most popular player ever, diba? He was the heart and soul during his entire time Kabola with TNT. Kaya nakakagulat nung suddenly umalis siya ng retirement, and then TNT decided to let him go, diba? Instead of letting him retire sa kanilang lineup Kabola. So again, another very very sad breakup. Number 3, Robert Jaworski Mon Fernandez, the equivalent Kabola ng Larry Bird, Magic Johnson ng NBA. Ang pinagkaiba lang talaga ng malaki, and that makes this rivalry much bigger, is that dati po sila magkakampen. Dati nilang talaga sila yung nagdo-dominate po sa PBA before they break up Kabola, and that breakup started another big rivalry considered to be the second biggest or the biggest rivalry ever ng Chris Patriota Kabola. So again, the way Mon Fernandez and Robert Jaworski played together, it was magical Kabola. And of course, yung kanilang breakup also led to a magical rivalry din. Number 2, Team Cone Alaska. Ito talagang nakakalungkot. Nakakalungkot in a way kasi of course, nung nawala na sa Alaska si Team Cone, basically, talagang doon na pumaba na po yung laruan po sa Alaska Aces. Team Cone made the name under Alaska, an independent team siya talaga. Dati yung nagtatayo po ng bandi ng independent team. At nakakalungkot of course that they needed to part ways kasi hindi na ata ma-provide financially ng Alaska yung karapat-dapat naman na sweldo po ng isang Team Cone Kabola. Ang isa pa nakakalungkot talaga dyan, di ba? From being the guy of the independent team, now Team Cone is the guy for the conglomerate squads, di ba? So, kumbaga, nagpalit na siya ng anyo, nagpalit na siya ng side, kabola. Pero, nobody should forget the 14 titles that they won together. Number 1 ko, James Yap Pure Foods. Bakit James Yap Pure Foods, kabola? Kasi this breakup happened out of nowhere, di ba? Kinaway, wala masyadong rumor wala masyadong nakamoy regarding na meron na palang rift between the management, siguro, and James Yap, kabola. Kasi ang isa pa dito, James Yap was still the face of the franchise during that time, diba? He was also the face of the PBA during that breakup, pero that breakup still happened. So, mapapaisip mo na lang, gaano kaya kalala yung naging problema niya with the management for this to happen, kabola. And of course, again, it happened a few seasons lang after nilang makuha yung Grand Slam. So talagang dun pa na nakakalungkot talaga kung bakit po ito naganap. And it seems like kahit pa naglalaro pa si James Yap, yung reunion, the possibility na dun pa rin siya mag-retire, mukhang hindi na posible. And everyone is still asking why. So baka ba sa palagay mo? Ito ba yung top 5 breakups ever sa PBA? Comment lang po sa baba.